So here we are in the more formal frontage grounds of Ellins Field Farm, with the house sitting proudly there in beautiful gardens, detached garage on my right there, and of course that gated entrance. Now we've got three main aspects to show you. Of course, this house, we've got approximately 17 acres of great land, and we've got some agricultural come commercial workshop buildings as well. We're going to start by showing you the land. So combined with our drone footage and our site plan, we're going to drive a bit of the land to hopefully really make that make sense to you, because it is a great shape and we really think this is going to be of interest to people. So let's go and take a look at that first. So here we are, obviously in a good working yard just to the rear of the main property. You can see those agricultural sheds we mentioned. We'll speak about those in more detail shortly. Now, vehicle access to the land is just through the gate behind me, where we're about to just drive it to show you in great detail what it's all about. But this entire paddock here, and then as our site plan dictates, the paddocks all the way around the property just really help frame this home and make the land very usable for a number of different buyers. We think whether you've got livestock, whether you've got horses, equestrian, or whether you just want to enjoy having plenty of land, this is a rare package and a very valuable one indeed. So you've just seen us drive from bottom all the way to the top here. Now, as you can see on the drone and as per our site plan, there's one more paddock next to me on the right there, and then there's another one making up this whole curtilage. So there's 5 paddocks in total, as you can see, plus the formal gardens. Here we are at the very top, where you've got views into the Welsh hills on a good day, Staffordshire moorlands all around us, peace and quiet, absolute bliss no matter what you are doing with this land.
That's right, we think that land's absolutely terrific. We've got some more formal gardens to show you later. There really is so much here. And as a bolt on to the home, there's this great working commercial aspect. A business was previously run from here, and there was HGVs coming on and delivering and storing. So this could be absolutely just the property that you've been waiting and searching for. You see behind me now a lot of hard standing, so it's a concrete base. We've got a good amount of buildings here. In all, the floor area for this for these outbuildings amounts to about roughly 2,700 square feet. So right at the very front, we've got the first shed, and we've just come in through the main door. There is also a secondary door just to our left. And then you're moving on now to the largest part of the building, and the ceiling heights on the roadside open right up. There's a good amount of translucent panels, so the light in here naturally is very good. And from here there's a couple of ground floor workrooms, so we're going to go through there in a moment, but first of all we're just going to quickly show you this mezzanine store. So there's 2 good spaces up here, so it's well worth showing you. This one's obviously open fronted to the main workshop. And immediately behind there's another good storage work area here, naturally lit with a window to my left. Now we're just going to nip downstairs and show you the workrooms underneath. So So I've got two workrooms next to each other. This first one gives access to a very useful work WC area. There's also plumbing for a washing machine. And in this space you've also got a sink, so these could be really handy for your needs. And then you move forward into a much brighter area. This one, obviously, you've got this glazing. There's a door here that leads back to the front. And it's worth keeping in mind, if you needed more house, this is joined onto the property, so perhaps you want to think about converting this into residential.
So coming out of that agricultural or commercial space, here we start to see the first of the formal gardens just to the side and rear of the home, and they're all very well kept. So whether you're a family buyer, whether you're a keen gardener who just likes to tend to the garden, you're going to love these to three sides effectively. You've just seen the oil tank, so that's nice and modern to have that there. Obviously we've got an oil-fired central heating. We've got stone flags, we've got raised beds. There's even an old feature well down there. We've got uninterrupted views of our very own 17 acres of land. And here we are now, moving back to the very front of the house where you saw me driving through those gates to start with, where you've got yet more formal front gardens leading to an incredible, almost orchard-style garden that wouldn't look out of place on a golf course. Now, anyone, in my opinion, living in a location and a property like this would want to live a bit of the good life, and here we are, our very own veg garden, so you can be maybe almost self-sufficient. Certainly great fun, it's nicely picketed off, there's water feed here as well, so you can really get stuck in. So as you saw from earlier on, the house sits really well on its plot, even overlooking or forgetting the 17 acres. It's a very impressive house in its own right, gorgeous detached garage here, and these manicured landscaped lawns are worth their weight in gold in themselves, in my opinion. So you just take a look at the flagging underneath me. You've got stone sets, you've got gravel pathways, everything's so well kept. This house lives really well and has been a very happy home for many decades. Like I say, just behind me here with gated access, perfect for getting that ride-on mower through. Let's take a look at this wild country garden. So yet again, these just continue to impress. Sit on mower perfectly. Maybe you even want to do a bit of pitching and putting here, or let the dog run around, let the children have fun here. It's just absolutely stunning, and as you'll have seen on the site plan, there's gated access up there into yet more land that belongs to the property. So again, framed oh so well, presented incredibly. This is a rare opportunity we feel is going to be super popular in the market. So that's the land, the commercial agricultural buildings and the formal gardens now all done. It's time to take a look into this really spacious, family-friendly home that we think is going to suit a wide range of buyers' needs. Let's go. Stepping into the property, you're welcomed into a family-friendly porch, nice and bright, still got great views of your grounds, and then onward into, yet again, family-friendly and hard-wearing entrance hall here. Access to the first floor, and you've also got beautiful quarry style tiled floor running all the way through to some bespoke cabinetry under the stairs. You've even got, yet again, very family friendly guest WC. So as you may have seen on the floor plan, the accommodation flows very well throughout the whole home, and this has suited so many different lifestyles over the years, and the whole home is classically decorated very well. And this is a multi-aspect room with a number of windows letting the light flow in and bounce off that decor, but you've got a fireplace there, and when you move in here you'll have plenty of options of how to arrange furniture, no matter how you decide to live or how many of you there are. Right behind that reception room we have another here. This is currently used as a dining room, as second receptions often are, but this could be a great home office, a second sitting room. Currently got that hard-wearing quarry style flooring, but again you could do all sorts with this, and it admires views of those gardens to the side and of course your acreage beyond. Back across the entrance hall, and it's time for the main hub of the house. In my opinion, any country home, you're going to spend a lot of time in the country kitchen. Down at this end, you've got the relaxing area. Maybe the dogs could be snoozing down here in their beds. Views of those immaculate gardens, no matter what you're doing in here. And you've got space for dining table, breakfast table, maybe even have an island in the future. And this gorgeous range cooker fits in really well with the quality worktops, units. There's even that double bowl sink as well. But keeping all of this kitchen right for entertaining and relaxing, we've got a utility room right next door. Now I say this is a utility room, it's more like a second kitchen or a chef's kitchen maybe, a big boot room. You've got another space for an oven in here, and you've even got a porch and an entrance hall to the front. Now, as you may have seen on the floor plan next to us here, we've got an inner hallway which leads to an annex upstairs and indeed the workshop Chris showed you before. So you can see how if you did need more house, just as Chris said, you could integrate this in many different ways. And for access from here, we've got a really spacious cloakroom again, very user friendly. You can see how this home has been really put to work over the years and works so well with its layout. And from this second kitchen or utility area, we've got another utility area. Now this is the boiler room. That oil-fired boiler is in the corner there. You've got space for your appliances, space for your boots, space for the dogs of course, and access into the grounds. So back into the porch, here we have an inner hallway taking us up to the annex. Like I say, that's back through to the workshop where Chris showed you last. Coming upstairs, we've got a real treat in store. So up here we have a landing, as you can see, and it gives access into the bathroom and the main reception space. Now here we are in the main annex room. Now this has been an office, a hobby room, but clearly it could be a very nice bedroom, independent living for a teenager or a relative or a guest, or maybe even a bit of Airbnb potential. You'd certainly want to stay around here if you were holidaying. And if that were a bedroom, or indeed you were residing here, you've got a luxurious bathroom right next door, so it totally is self-contained.
So last but by no means least, we've got the sleeping accommodation to show you, which is all beautifully presented. It's all nicely tucked away on this side of the home, delineated by this staircase. So from here we've got access to all the bedrooms. I really love this feature, stripped and polished flooring. I'm going to take you now through to bedroom 1. So I love bedroom 1, it's a lovely big spacious superior double bedroom, nice and bright, and of course you've got what I believe to be the best view in the house. So we're just going to take these rooms as we find them. Again, another superior double bedroom, very comfortable, nice neutral decor, nice clean carpet under my feet, and fantastic views. So we're showing you a couple of good double bedrooms here. This single bedroom we feel is the perfect home office, and that's just how it's been for many years. So another good sized double bedroom, great to see it with the double bed, so much furniture in here. And I think it's great that from this home you can pretty much see all of your land, and I think if you're keeping animals here that will be important to you. And finally, I was really surprised to see when I first came the size of this family bathroom. This is easily as big as a double bedroom, so it's absolutely luxurious. I love this really big freestanding bath. There's sink and loo. Tucked away behind the door here, we've got a really nice shower cubicle, and there's some storage next to it, so if you did want a bigger shower with a bit of building work, that could be achieved.
So that's the tour of Ellins Field Farm, now all complete, and we really do hope this video tour has helped understand the huge value on offer here, and we're very proud to offer it for sale. If you'd like to know more, give us a call here at Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, where we are the town and country property experts. We'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to book you that all-important viewing.
Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding.
And I'm Pete Hutchins.
And welcome to
Chris Hamriding Estate Agents.
We're so passionate about what we do.
Because we absolutely love what we do. Not only are we available all around the clock,
but we get the results.
In fact, a lot of them.
We're the leading estate agents in Congleton.
We're certainly not your typical estate agents, and we are not afraid to get stuck in. Measuring,
sorted.
Photos,
sorted.
Filming,
sorted.
As Congleton chaps, we've got masses of local expertise all throughout Cheshire and Staffordshire.
So from the town
to the country, we're committed to providing excellent customer service. Whatever the weather.
And don't just take our word for it. Our raving reviews speak for themselves.
Because after all, a great business is based on great service and great people.
And that is exactly what we've got. So whatever your property needs are, we're here to help.
And we cannot wait to meet you.